All right, let's take a look at the back-to-back premiers, the Penrith Panthers. Now, they're rolling out another O'Neill's jersey again this year. Same as last year, the only changes is to sponsors, with KFC coming on board on the back. Uh, Continuing with the three stripes across the middle in the licorice all sorts. What do you think, mate?
Yeah, well, ain't broke, don't fix it. Classic, heritage classic, licorice all sorts. It's perfect. Clean. I know a few years ago they'd had some accents touching on the white stripes down below. They had it as an alternate last year, which they wore to the grand final as a full-on, like a throwback to 1991. Now this year, yeah, just straight black, three stripes. Without getting ahead of myself, I love that this will probably the perfect example of a set. We've talked many times about a set, and how these three stripes work across the set of three they've got is just fantastic.
Yeah, well, let's give this one a score, and then we'll move on to the other two.
That's.
So, this jersey hasn't changed much, and it's a winning jersey. My only knock on it is that the colours go right around to the back, the stripes, and show through the number. And to me, that's a little tacky. But that's all I got on it.
But like you said, we can fix that with if you had a black key line or just something to knock it out. But yeah, easy fix. Out of 10, well, you got to get 8. I'm not a fan of them, but like
it screams Panthers to me. It's black. It has to be. Yeah. So we got an 8. If we look at the away jersey, now the Pink Panthers, right? And they've used the exact same jersey, but with just different shades of pink on this one.
Yeah, the 3 darker stripes of pink. That's what I'm saying. It ties in nicely. They could have done anything with this being that's pink. They could have went well out and crazy and everything else. So the first team to kind of touch on it before Women in League was the thing. They've stuck with it. The only thing I could say maybe is a negative on this one is that there was a chance here to go with like the white licorice all sorts from the early 90s as well. But that's just me being like obviously a heritage nerd. But this works. You're not going to clash with anyone in pink. And you've got that uniqueness. So with the Pink Panther kind of branding.
I've always been a big fan of just different shades of the same color in a jersey. So this is a predominantly pink jersey, but you see the details that reflect what the set is doing.
Yeah.
Just with shades of pink.
Like they didn't have to put the stripes there, but because they did it now, like it's so much better in the set.
Exactly. The only other thing I would say is I'd love to see it with pink shorts and socks, but they roll out the black ones in these. Out of 10?
I got an 8.
Yeah, for an away jersey, this is a good one. 8 for me as well. Now, in 23, they've got an alternate jersey as well, and this one's a throwback to the 2003 Grand Final Premiership win.
So 20th anniversary, those 3 stripes, which was what pretty much the design they had at the time, but back to their older branding with the teal and maroon and white stripes. You look at their history, they went from chocolate soldiers to this black and kind of teal and maroon, and then they went.
Has there been a team that has changed their colours more than except maybe the Warriors?
Yeah, you could probably argue that.
These guys have been everything.
I believe even like at the time, I think Gus said like no, like black and teal are like our thing now. We're never going back. And then
they evolved into black and gold.
They went back. They went back to their licorice all sorts history, but
it's working for them. Yeah. So what are you going to give this out of 10?
For the heritage, I like it. It's as a part of a set. I'll go 8.5. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I think this is my pick of all the jerseys. I don't know if it's because I've seen them all before, but I love the throwback to 2003. I'll go 8.5.
No.
Righto, guys. So that's what we think.
Let us know what you think in the comments below.
And remember, subscribe so you can see more of this content. Like and share it so we can get it wider.